This is take the two. Just a couple of arse lickers who
Ooh.
pick their time between licking windows and licking asses. So take that to bed with you. All right, we're on Origin. How good is it? Favorite time of the year for usually a disappointing game one or two, and then come back in the third and we lose 2-1. So let's get into Origin. Fully, what do you think of the New South Wales team? Strangers in, and your mate Mitch Moses is out, sadly. So how do you think the game's going to go, Fully?
Well, Moses been out, stranger things have happened, yeah?
How long did it take you to come up
Nice.
with that?
Yes, all day while he was
Well,
driving.
we're just off the cup.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
I like the team. I think we're strange in it. No disrespect to the Parramatta Dorks, but
Mm.
it probably frees up Cleary a little bit. Um, so Ethan will obviously be just a running number 6. You won't have to worry about kicking or anything like that. They've picked a mobile side, so they're obviously going to try and play up tempo. Just all comes down to how it's refereed, I suppose. But when you got blokes in the other team like what's his name, Ruben Cotter and Pat Carrigan, who do headlock tackles and slow the ruck down, that sort of slows up our mobile pack. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But
Mm.
it's going to be flooded, so hopefully they got their swimmers on and some snorkels. So
Is it a bit wet down there?
it's always wet.
So, but it's supposed to pour
Oh, I'm
tomorrow.
talking about the ground, not your underwear.
Ooh.
Mm.
So
Swamp us.
New South Wales are $1.67 and the start is 2.5. So Bren, no Moses. Are you even going to watch if Moses isn't playing?
Probably not. No, I've got better things to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
As you can
Wow.
see, that's why I ignored the background too. It's not Origin week for me. I was moving straight to the NRL round.
So we hear that you actually think that, hey, well, hold on, there's no Vossi. So we've replaced a tampon with a tampon. So Bren,
Mhm.
welcome back, firstly.
Thank you.
And
Good to be here.
we think you think that for some reason Queensland's going to win.
Yeah, I'll give him a shot.
What?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I
well
think so.
now you need to explain it.
Well, this is where Queensland play their best football when they're the underdogs. I think a little bit of disruption there with Moses out of the squad. I just think there's more experience in the Queensland halves as well.
What?
And
Sam Walker's on debut.
well, Cameron Munster, I think he'll step up for this game. Ethan Strange. I mean, has he played football before?
Yeah, but I didn't think
Origin
of that. I
football?
was just trying to put you on the spot.
You can if you like.
Okay.
So that combined with a stellar backline, I think there's a couple missing. I think Ford needed to be in this side for New South Wales.
Mm.
A big out for me. I do like that Ola Kawatu has been moved into the starting squad. But yeah, I think Queensland are going to be tougher to beat than everyone, especially the bookies, are expecting. And wet weather football.
Okay, well, Frosty, I know you're a big New South Wales man. Talk some
I
sense into
am.
him.
I'm a bit confused about how New South Wales are favourites, but anyway,
Really?
that yeah,
Okay.
every year we are for some reason. I mean, who holds the shield? Isn't the shield holders?
Yeah,
Aren't they?
Yeah,
Shouldn't they be?
that's a good call.
it's a long time ago.
Always, every fucking year, like it's New South Wales are favourites. I don't know why. I don't like Fanua Blakeburn. I don't know why Laurie Daly's here. I don't. I don't think I'm a bit
Yeah,
like
I don't
Brett.
rate him.
I prefer Jackson Ford to be there rather than Fanua Blake. Tutu Cola, I thought, oh, Milky Jenkins should have been there in his spot, and I thought Dylan Edwards should have been in there for Teddy. So it, straight away, I'm scared because I just think they were changes we didn't need to make. I think the team was already picked before that, but anyway, um, yeah, the Ethan Strange thing's a bit weird. I don't know, like it could benefit us, it might not. I don't know. It's
Mm.
because it's an unknown, like with Sammy Walker coming in. So
And can I just add the lack of height we have in the outside backs?
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
You
I
know,
was going to cut
they're
you
going to
off, but no, you're right. Usually, you have one center or winger that you're trying to kick to, especially like Coates. Coates fucking goes right in Origin.
Yeah, but that's not such a bad thing having short outside backs because more chance of getting hit around the head and penalties and getting marched up the field, right? The way
didn't
it's
think of
been
it like that, but
refereed these days.
Yeah, it's a
That's
good
it.
point. Very valid
Yeah.
point.
I think you kind of counter that with Toto and the way he takes the ball back and the meters that he gets, and
And Stags, for that matter.
Stags cooler. Not really. Look at his stats and
Really?
think
He's
what
dynamic.
a big meter eater. I know he's fast and I think he's pretty good. I don't really mind that he's being on the wing.
Hmm.
Let's talk about Jojo Fafita then. Yes or no?
It's a bit random, I reckon.
Well, they didn't have anyone else, so Coates would have been one usually. They could have put Hammer on the wing, or they could have shuffled and put Walsh in as well, or done a bit of a mix around. But I think they were out of options. They went, shit, let's go down the list and let's get Jojo in.
Process of elimination, you reckon?
That's it, and he lives on the Gold Coast, so probably easy to get to training and be in the squad. So, do we like
Do you think
Jojo?
Shibasaki in front of him?
Yeah. For the wing? Don't know. He's on the extended bench, so
Yes.
well,
Yeah.
I would have rather Darius Boyd.
not bad. So, what are we on Jojo? We got a yes or a no? Well,
Put
I
him
can't
down
think
for any time try scorer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Just
he'll
to-
probably be man of the
just to
match
prove
now.
it.
I'm
will.
gonna say yay. Yeah, it's a yes for me. Give him a
No.
shot.
He'll probably have a blinder. All right, well, let's talk
Mm.
about Tom Flegler, my favorite player.
The
He's
treadmill.
taken over. Yes or no?
I like him.
Yeah, I
What
think
He's
do you
he'll
like
like
him?
that.
He's got a bit
He's
of
a
mongrel.
hard head. Yes.
Yeah. Give away a couple or we'll go high and a couple tackles and they'll get away with it.
Yeah.
As I said, to go along with Ruben and Patrick's the headlock. So
What about like Corey Horsburgh? Is he a bit hard done by?
yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
I think
He's
so.
been very good.
Okay. Well,
But
I
he's
think
he's good for a brain. He's good for a brain snap too as well. Though.
that too, but they got Lindsay Collins to take his spot, so
Can't have
you
two
know.
of them.
And Trent Liera to miss those tackles that he misses. So
Jeez, I don't know how he got picked, but anyway.
we can't harp on about this all day, but I think we need to give our official tips just so it's on the record. And we'll start with Bren. Give me your tip
Okay.
by how many, and I'll take a man of the match. And if you got a try
All right.
scorer,
Yep.
I don't care.
I'm going to try scorer. I'm going to put James Tedesco. So go from the other side of the field.
Mhm.
I'm going to say to win Queensland by 7.
Mhm. And the man of the match.
Man of the match, Tabua Fido. I think he's just going to carve up out wide.
Yeah, but he won't
Yeah,
score.
in the greasy conditions, eh?
Interesting. Frosty, give me your
Well,
official.
I'm saying New South Wales by 2. It's going to be
Yeah.
wet, so I'd say it's not going to be very high scoring. High scorer will be Hammer for sure. Man of the match, Harry Green.
But they lose. Ooh, that's brave. If the team wins, usually gets me in the match. But I'm just saying, I'm not going to have a go at you.
Clive Churchill's get
Come
kicked
from
on
losing
losing
teams.
sides, so
Yeah, but how
Good
don't you hate
reference.
it when you put
if
a
you're
bet
a
on?
tipper, oh yeah, for sure.
No,
Yeah,
but when you watch State of Origin and you put a bet on, you got to wait 25 minutes before they announce it. So it drags it out. You're like, can I just go to bed? And then you find out your player didn't get man of the match and you
gamble
cry yourself
responsible.
to sleep. No, don't do that. Fully. Get official tip ready.
Queensland by 12, just for Vossi. Brian Toto to score. He scores in 60% of his Origin games. And man of the match is undoubtedly will be Ashley Klein.
Nice.
Can't disagree. He's going to show his face a little bit too much. Hopefully not. So he's done it plenty of times. He's done a lot of refereeing in Origin and he keeps getting the role. So, okay. Well, I'm picking New South Wales. I think they'll win relatively comfortably, maybe by 14.
Jeez.
I think it's going to be a fast game where the little men, like I think Cam Murray and Victor Radley together will go really good. Don't know why. I just got a feeling. So give me Cam Murray off the bench for a try. And man of the match, I can't go.
Actually,
It's got to be Teddy. Yes.
I'm gonna change my tip.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wet weather football, either of the number 9s to score first.
Okay. All the viewers at home watching? Reece Robson never scores.
Perfect for wet weather football.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. That's your Origin little wrap. You got your 2 minutes of madness, Bren?
I do not. Can I go third on that?
That's fine. No, we've put, we've
We
learnt
asked the
what
hard
we have.
questions here.
We've learnt what we have from Vossi, and we try to fill you in, but you're very similar. You pass a lot. Okay.
Right.
Well, we're into the comments. Fully, you got any comments this week?
Yeah, the
MCM.
comments have gone a little bit haywire this week.
Did anyone ask about me?
I don't know.
did.
I'll have to have a look, but it's a little bit random. So,
Just spit it out.
Hang on. Hi, boys. Linda from Logan in Brizzy here. Just wondering if I can leave a hang on. Turn Peppa Pig off, kids. Yeah, just a message for Bryn. Just wondering if you've got some strong bones, because I wouldn't you mind just slipping me into me DMs.
Ooh.
Wow.
that was a bit random. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where that's
Something
come
like that.
from.
It was
What
coming
epi-
sooner or later.
Yeah, what episode of
Wow.
Peppa Pig was that?
Mm.
Probably the one with Bren in it.
Oh, Garfield. We got any other comments?
We have this one goes for a little bit, so bear with us. He dribbles. I don't know where he is, but you just oh my god, just
Collecting cans.
just try and put up with it.
Yeah, good morning, turd burglars. I'm sending my love at 3:30 for my weekly shit rant. I'm very lucky. I just went to the couple of bins around Mountie and found a used condom, mate. I can reuse it by just turning it inside out. It works a treat. Also found some lovely second-hand snack packs. They're good for another couple of days when there's no maggots or anything on them. So looks like my weekly shop's done. Okay, firstly, Frenchie. Now I hear you've joined the unemployment line with mugs like me, hey? You trying to take my hard-earned cash. Well, fuck me, mate. What does that say about you? So many of my junkie mates can find a job, and they're dumbass, absolutely stupid. So it says a lot about you, Is there anything you can do that's good? Maybe if you spent more time not bending over and spreading your legs for melee and wasting my hard-earned tax dollars rather than smashing, bodily fluids with that hot chick that you're dating. Look, come to Mountie and I'll teach you how to utilise your limited skills. I'll teach you how to sell your many holes that God gave you, for $1.50 in a packet of Cheetos. If it's, mate, don't knock it till you try it. You've got to put the hard yards in. All right. Yeah. All right. Footy. I hear Mitch Moses maybe out because he got sand in his vagina. What a mug of a bloke with a shit attitude. Surely, better off putting flannel in there. Let's face it. He's fresh, and the only way he's up for that Palooka. Sticking with the Origin theme, Laurie Daly, great player, worst coach in history. No more needs to be said. Terrible bloke, terrible tactics. I reckon play good. Frenchie's looking for a job. Give him the job. All right, the Blues tactics. Now this other bloke on your panel, right? Seriously, the Blues tactics should be letting Frosty do the pre-game speech. Jesus Christ, you're wasting your talents, mate. Your magic round story. I fell asleep by the time you got to the airport, mate. You're the cure for insomnia.
Oh, wow.
What a load of crap, I'm more interested in Fully's sex life or lack thereof. Maybe start a thing with Frenchie, mate. Just put people to sleep. Another podcast, insomnia podcast, you and Frenchie together. I'll give you Origin tips. I think Teddy will get man of the match, and Coca-Cola will score a try, and Plastic Ponga will be injured for sure. All right, that's enough. Oh, shit. Hang on, cop's coming. Bite.
A lot to take in, isn't it?
Standing
Talk about
ovation
putting-
on that one. He did well this week.
Talk about putting people to
That was good.
sleep. Fuck.
Jeez.
Fighting fire
He's
with
kidding.
fire, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, wow.
Jeez, I just noticed your background, Bren. Jeez, that's disturbing.
We'll have to
Mhm.
edit that out.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I mean his rant.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh. Okay. Any other comments
What background?
or should we just wake up?
yeah, but get rid of that insomnia.
That was good. I like that one.
Is that all
Yeah,
you
easily
got?
pleased.
Yeah,
Moving-
sorry, Frenchie.
Moving.
I honestly thought that when I was sitting there listening to it, if I was actually in the podcast last week, I was going to pretend to fall asleep when
Yeah.
you were talking through your trip to Queensland.
Well, the good thing is you're on tonight, so he can get you next week.
Go for it.
Hopefully he does.
With your Queensland tip.
Andy County, if you're watching, just a whole episode on Bren.
That's it. Come at me, dog.
Fully? Anything?
No, that's it, mate. That's it.
Mate, fantastic. Yet again. You've been my man of the match for a long time. Fully.
I always beat a weak field. That's the good thing.
All right. Well, let's get on to this week's games. There are games this week. So
Yeah.
Mm.
Thursday night is the New South Wales and Queensland women. So anyone we got an eye on? Is anyone going to keep an eye on any players from that game?
I will. I don't know who she is or who she plays for. I know she's New South Wales, but I don't know what club she plays for. She's the blonde winger for New South Wales. She's very, very powerful.
Very talented.
Yes, gets in and jumps around, and it's just really good to watch.
Yeah, I haven't seen her, but heard she can milk a whole family.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, got any tips? I'm thinking New South Wales.
I
They're
think they
they're a
won.
much better team. I've actually watched the two games earlier this year, and Queensland they just hang in there, and because there's so many errors. But New South Wales is the better team. So if you're looking for a little cheeky bet, take on New South Wales minus the start. All right, Sharks Manly Friday night, one game, even money, $1.90. Bren, Shark at Shark Park.
How can you take the Sharks missing Nico Hines?
Is he out?
He's listed as out. Yes, I don't know if it's something else, but yes. I'm gonna.
Must be getting his hair permed.
Yeah, I was watching an interesting
Or his teeth fixed.
mashup on Maddie and Cronk talking about statistically how Manly since Foran took over is statistically the number one team in this competition.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Manly to keep going with what they're doing. Let's say Manly by 12.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Frosty, confident with the boys.
Yep. Confident.
Hmm.
Not overly, because it's dead on the bogey side, Battle of the Beaches. So
They're still playing well, and Olaquatu's on the extended bench and cooler, but they'll probably come
you-
in.
probably think they'll play, hopefully
Well-
without injury. But
Well, it's only 2 days,
Yeah.
from Friday. So
Where's
Yeah, when
it at? Shark Park.
yep,
Yeah.
Ocean Protect.
Ocean Protect
Lucky
Stadium.
to get 300 people there.
Mm.
Manly don't travel, and Cronulla don't have any supporters.
You got a tip?
I'll go Manly by 8. They're
Hmm.
killing at the moment. I didn't realize Nico was out. When you said
Me
that,
neither.
I was
Yeah.
hoping he got dropped, but
Good research, gents.
yeah. Well, this is when you do it. The podcast just couple minutes after the team list come out on a Tuesday. Wow.
When the tampon falls out, you just got to play your own game. How are you, Bossy? What's for D? Okay, yeah, I'll take Manly without Hines. Just a little bit of disruption. Adafinu and Blake. How's he going to pull up? Britton Nakora. Don't know how they'll pull up. Let's go Manly by 2. Knights Saturday triple header at different games. So I'll be on the couch for most of the Saturday afternoon. 3:00. Knights Eels. Bren. Pong is
My
supposed to be
beloved,
named.
my
Yep.
beloved round where I was expecting all the players back. Harrison Edwards, they signed from Cowboys, has come into the side for Paulo. Iongi's back at fullback. Tony Katoga is back in the back row. And Sam Tuivasa listed on the extended bench, but perhaps he gets a run. But in that, Moses, obviously with the news, Moses is missing, so it becomes a tough one. I'm going to give my Eels a chance.
No.
I'm going to say by 2
Christ, what a
on the
dork.
road.
Okay, let's note that. Frosty, it's a full strength Knights team. So
Yep.
who do you reckon's going to win?
Well, they're still shit house, even at full strength, but Knights easily.
Fully, you probably couldn't tip Para in this one. Sean Russell's in.
Yeah, well, I've got the
Last
Knights
time he
by
said that,
10.
he scored a double.
Well, I'll say it. I usually say it every week. What do you want, Fully?
Knights by 10, and the comment I wrote is, I can't back the Eels ever.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, it's a stronger Knights team, and Yongi's back, but Ronaldo Volkman's in.
That the problem is, yeah, I
Ronaldo.
mean, yeah, the turnstile. Two little guys in the halves. I don't know. I'll just give them a chance.
You've had your say, and we don't talk about Para on this show. All right, West Tigers,
Yes, ma'am.
great team, and the Bulldogs Saturday middle game, 5:30. Bulldogs, they were okay, weren't they? It's at Combank. Bren,
They were shit.
Yeah, they were
they
shit.
won.
Yeah, because the
Melbourne was
Storm
shit.
let them. Yeah.
Jareem
Okay.
Buller back. Appy Coruscant back. Alex
Yeah.
Twile back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Macassini.
Yeah, I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
Yeah, when I'm looking at the outs, Taylor May, Herbert, Laulili, and Bunty Afoa.
Ugh.
I think the Tigers are back and they beat the Dogs.
Frosty.
I'm on them for sure, mate. Yep. I reckon they'll be back. Those two wins in particular with Buller and Appy. And they probably needed a week off.
And Luai's back. Did you mention him?
No,
Yeah.
I don't mention him.
Fully,
Luai wasn't even.
the big Tiger man.
I had the Dogs by 7, and the comment was the Tigers are too vulnerable. But this is all judged before the teams come out, and I seen all those inclusions that you just mentioned, Brent. So I'm going to stand by the Dogs by 7.
Oh, it's hard when you get, I think Buller's really important. Luai dances around a bit and May gets in the way on the 5th tackle. But Appy Coruscant is smart enough not to pass it to him. So Tigers by 13.
You putting hard earn on that or what?
I will, not by 13, but
Just earn, not
I'll
hard.
take it a bit, maybe a bit lower, a bit safer. Melbourne in Melbourne versus the Roosters, 7:30 on the Saturday night. Bren.
That's a tough one. Roosters, I still believe, are just hot and cold. Storm with a big win or an okay win.
Yeah, it looks like all their boys are on both teams are named, so they're not resting anyone in this clash.
No. I'm going to go with the home side here by 2. Storm.
Tough
Jeez,
one.
you changed your tune. What did you say about 5 or 6 weeks ago about Melbourne?
I mean, and they've won 2 games, Parramatta being one of them.
Yeah, but the 2 games they won, they were horrible.
Yeah, they
I
were.
don't know how you could say that. But it's all about opinions this show, and you give yours every second week.
I mean, the third week.
Well, third, yeah.
The Roosters let me down big time the other week, so I'm done with them.
So you got to be in the bonnet about it, mate.
Everybody down. Yeah.
Full Rusty, what are your thoughts?
I'm going to stick with the Chooks.
Mm.
Yeah, I think they're
He's a
more
closet fan,
consistent.
this guy.
They're more consistent than what the Storm would be. I pick the Storm every week, except probably this week. We should probably make them win, but
I think
Chookies are more consistent. Whether their players will back at this stage they're saying players will back up, but that can change. But
I think their bench is a bit more stable and better. Watson, Lianu, Butchers, 2 of the Butchers, Fogarty, I like him, and never heard of Reece Foley, but he's in the team. So, Foley, who do you like?
Roosters by 14. Storm are rubbish. And I don't think their players will back up. I don't think many players will back up this week after the wet game tomorrow night. So,
maybe. Don't know. Let's see.
overworked and underpaid. Why would you back up?
Yeah, exactly. fucking why going in? Anyway, give me the Roosters. I think the Storm would just made me cry myself to sleep again last week, so not doing it this week. Broncos, Dragons. Oh my god. In Brisbane. Just checking the start. Yeah, it's 19.5. So Bran, Broncos win.
Payne and the Haas is back. Yeah, I think you're onto something where you were talking about Dragons not winning a game this year.
Yeah.
No.
Mate, they look. I just don't see any signs of improvement. Like it just. I mean, there's glimpses of it throughout a game, but just not enough to string together a win against any side.
I did put a bet on a couple of weeks ago. We talked about this, and
yeah,
I found the best team to put the bet on was Parramatta versus. It's in the round 27, so it's the last game of the round. If they can go the whole season and then just beat Parramatta at the end,
just beat Parramatta.
That was at $31. So just put 100
Good
grand on
odds.
that. Yeah. So
that should cover the AGM.
Yeah.
No. Broncos by 28.
Yeah.
Wow, that much.
Yeah.
They're not playing that well either.
Nah, but they Frosty, who do you reckon then?
Oh no, I'm taking Broncos for sure. Imagine if Brent was a Dragon supporter, would you be taking it?
Yeah, he would.
I would not be on this show.
You know. That like the Warriors last week were woeful, and Dragons were probably times 10. Like they just
Broncos. The thing that gets me is they keep naming the same team. Like they might tweak one or two players, and they don't learn anything. So how can you tip them fully?
I got the Broncos by 20. My comment was Dragons make me sick, but I should rephrase that because the people that say the Dragons are improving, they make me sick. Because they must be watching different shit to what I'm watching. They're horrible. And I'm sick of Uncle Bob's nephews, the Couchman brothers, getting talked up, and all these young forwards that the Dragons got, they're shit. I don't care what anyone says. They're going to need another 5 or 6 years before they deserve to be in the first grade team. And their attack, they just go too square. They just go square all the time. And Valentine Holmes, oh my God. He's having a laugh. He's having a dead set laugh. $1 million a year. Please.
Well, you can't blame their forwards for, their halves not producing anything. So
Gatho's laughing as well.
I think you're a bit harsh.
Yeah, good.
But
you don't like it, I'll have a go at you too.
No, sorry. I'll take the Broncos.
Oh, Bren's doing two things at once. Look at him.
Wow.
He's ordering Uber Eats.
Yes.
Making a sandwich. All right. Half decent game. Raiders, Cowboys in the cold, 4:00 on a Sunday. Looks like full strength teams are going ahead. So
except for Dearden. This is a big test for the Cowboys.
We don't talk about that hip drop.
I think it's going to be a great test for the Cowboys, but I'm going to take the Raiders by 1.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a tough one, Frosty.
I don't think it's a test for the Cowboys at all. I'm tipping the Cowboys. I think the Raiders are they're playing about as good as the Dragons are. So
that's a bit stiff.
Cowboys have pulled my pants down. I don't know if I've said it this year, but yeah, no, I kept expecting them to fall off, and the coach is gone, and they've gone the other way in the last probably 6 weeks. So, yep, Cowboys.
Okay, Rolly.
Yeah, the Cowboys keep pulling Frenchie's pants down. Thank God he's not standing up, otherwise
poke your eye out.
Yeah. I got the Cowboys by 8. I just think their key players are finally having a go.
Cliff the Stiff. He's right. You know what? He read that intercept, and I was like, "Fuck!" He's on the ball.
Yeah, who passed it to him? It wasn't Cody. Cody gave up on the chase. I noticed that.
It could have been.
Yeah.
I don't know, but he just knew they're going to go out the back and going to be in the right place in the right time. On the back of that, give me the Cowboys. It's going to be. I've checked the weather, 11 degrees on that Sunday afternoon, but I think they can overcome that. They just want to be. They want to be there, don't they? Canberra going through the motions. Can't back them. $1.71. The Canberra are favourites.
Didn't you blokes
So-
all pick Canberra last week because it was going to be cold?
Yeah, but I changed my mind. Like
And the
watching
old
their
fucking Finns
performance.
come on. Like,
There were no Finns there. What are you talking about?
Oh, was that last week? Wow. I was going to have a massive bitch about the referee, but we're not allowed to bug the referees yet. So
Yeah, nice one, Frosty. You got one right.
Thanks.
all right. Well, this was it's still game of the round. Penrith last game on the Sunday.
For
versus
these
War-
favourites.
Yeah, the Warriors. They're $1.60 for the Panthers. Who knows
the
about their
mark.
Origin players coming back? But Brandon, what do you like? 'Cause
It's an interesting one, right? Like, does he rest players? I mean, I don't think Ivan Cleary's scared to keep him on the pine and let the young blokes go at him. But it's 1v2. But the game plan's set. They're sitting first. They're 2 points ahead.
that's the thing. Cleary's in number 23 and Toto's 24. So we don't really know, do we?
No, well, we won't know till 20 hours before kickoff.
Well, you got to have a
24 hours.
tip.
An hour.
They get a bit of extra time for Origin.
Yeah.
But
Oh, right. Okay.
An hour before kickoff.
well,
I'm going to take the Warriors here. They've been great. I expect Panthers to keep the Origin stars out. They're playing the long game. Rest them now. They don't need to beat the Warriors. They can make up the difference.
they scrape past Dragons.
Yeah.
I was going to get onto that. If they were playing anybody else, they probably would have got beat.
That's human nature, right? You work as hard as you have to.
We sure do on this show. Frosty,
We're nice. Speak for yourself.
What's your tip?
Panthers for me.
Yeah. Fully, what do you reckon?
I've gone the Wars by 1.
Shit.
I don't believe any of the Panthers players will back up.
No.
Reason being is, as you said, they're 2 points clear and their for and against is like 48 points better. So even if they lose, they'll still be on top, and hopefully their players will have an extra week rest, and just with a bit of luck that they're not playing the Tigers next week. I'll just check.
I don't think Cleary will
And they're
play
playing
at
the
all.
Tigers at Combank. Can you believe it?
So the Panthers are at home.
It's actually a Tigers home game too.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, wow. We're going to get pumped.
Yeah, okay. Well, looking at their teams, I'm still tempted to go Penrith, even though they got 4 players on the extended bench. Probably not going to be too bad a game. Yeah,
Kings are the next
give me
man up.
Penrith, because if they got 2 of those guys back up, then you kind of swing towards Penrith just being a stronger team. And without my mate Tanner Boyd, Warriors maybe not the team they used to be. So Metcalf's supposed to be back, but he keeps being named in the extended man squad. So yeah, I guess we'll find out.
Tamari Martin's going all right. Tamari.
Yeah, but
what's the 5'8"? Chanel.
But
Yeah.
all right, but can we just rewind? They scraped past the Dragons last week. They were not convincing.
Yeah, but the Dragons are getting better, remember?
They are. And Luciano threw a little shitty intercept at the end.
Yeah. He's known for it.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? I couldn't be a Dragons fan. Like, fully you've put up with how many years being a Tigers fan, being disappointed. And Bren's not.
I took over as a Tigers supporter in 2021.
Bren's been a long time between drinks. No comment. Righto. We're on to the multi. The premiership drink. It's been so long that you forget how long it's been. Was it 1986?
Here's my tip.
Oh, we already know.
I know you don't want to hear about other sports, but my Gunners, Arsenal, have broken a 22-year drought. Eels will break theirs after 44 years.
if we're still alive. All right, what are we on to? How are we going?
I don't know if you can see this too good, but I tried to
Yep.
mix and match. I was a bit bored during the week, so I did some extra bit of content on there. So this week, only 3 of us got it right. Key figure over there on the west wing is only 1,467 still in there. But if you have a look underneath, we've got how many we've had a tip at and how many we've got right, each of us. And if you have a look, Frenchie, you're sitting at 46%, Vossi 61, Frosty 46, Fully 76, Mountie County 46, and Brand, who's only had 2 bets, he's sitting at 66. So that'll slide. And if you have a look at the bank, we're getting 7% of our outlays correct. So that is absolute shithouse.
You need a new hobby.
Well, I got to
bad.
put my hand up for last week. I got shafted because I had to pick at the end. So, but anyway,
That's not
Oh,
an excuse. We
boo-hoo,
never.
wow.
Oh.
yeah.
All right. Well, we'll worry about our multi later. It's a bit early to tell, especially with the teams coming out. And I like the Blues, but we'll talk
Well,
about
I picked the
this.
New South Wales girls, so that's pretty straightforward. Vossi wanted Josiah Karapani, so that's pretty straightforward.
It's not.
Mountie County put his tip in.
We're not accepting
I've got
Yongi as a first
my
try scorer.
multi-tip.
All right, I'll
You
take
know?
I'll take Broncos 13 plus.
What do
I
you
didn't
got?
hear Mountie County. What did he say?
Did you not hear any of that?
No, the
Probably
Parramatta
took-
supporter was talking over the top of him.
Oh, wow. All right, we'll have a go.
And now I've got my multi-tip. You know, I'm going to go back to Old Faithful. I actually spoke to Sportsbet, and my multi-tip was actually going to be on Frenchie to still be unemployed and spill more dribble than a full prostitute. But the $1 was the odds were just too short. So I ended up coming up with my go-to guy, Mr. Hugo Savala, to score for the Roosters against the Storm. All right, until next week. Bye.
Is he actually playing?
I was just checking. I did see his name. Yeah.
Hugo Savala.
Billy
And
Smith's
I'm
on
not
the wing.
allowed to pick Iongi. You kidding?
No. All right. We'll worry about that later, eh?
Yeah,
But-
you can add that in.
Hugo's actually, I think he's pretty decent. I don't know if he's a center, though.
He's going all right.
He's going all right.
Is,
But they
is
got Billy
anyone here?
Smith on the wing.
Is anyone here happy to drop another $10 and do an Origin multi?
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
think
I'll have to-
I don't think that's in the budget anymore.
I'll have
Mountie
to
County.
I'll
He's
have to
running out of
shuffle a
data.
few shares around and whatever, maneuver some cash. But yeah, I don't mind.
Sell some XRP.
Oh, never sell. That's just silly. It's the most stupid thing you ever heard.
You have to hold
All
on to
right.
it now.
What are we on to? We're on to the jokes. Frosty, when you're ready, kick her off.
I'm ready.
Start with a good
man-
one.
Man in the confession box says to the priest, "Father, I had sex with 7 women last night." The priest said, "Go home and drink the juice of 10 lemons." The man says, "Will I be forgiven?" The priest says, "No, but it will wipe the friggin' smile off your face."
Oh, filthy dog.
I thought you were the clean guy.
Yeah, it's clean.
He's lowering his standards now.
No, it's clean. Mum's always listening.
Bran, how you going?
Did you hear about the man that put his hand in the jelly bean jar?
No.
The black one stole his watch.
Oh,
Oh, is it? It's not on.
Guys, going to edit that out?
No, fully.
All
When
right,
you're ready.
I'm back with my joke of the week, right? So there's mum and dad, they're having hot and nasty sex, you know. Little Timmy walks past the door and he looks in and goes, "Oh my God," he sees them. He hears the moans and sees them. And he's freaked out here. "Oh my God," screams at the top of his lung and runs next door. So to the next room, Dad gets up and he goes, "Don't worry, love, I'll sort Timmy out. You know, I'll go have a word to him." So Dad gets up, you know, swinging side to side, goes next door, opens the door, and here's Timmy giving it to Granny in the back door. Like, I'm getting, "Oh my God, Timmy, what the bloody hell are you doing, mate? I can't believe you're doing that." Timmy turns around to his dad, says, "It's not so fucking funny when it's your mum, is it, arsehole?"
oh, that's a bit steep, isn't it?
Oh, wow.
All right, I'll soften the blow anyway. What kind of music do fish listen to, boys? Something catchy?
But
Jesus. Why did Susie fall off the swing?
she had no arms. Yeah.
Wow.
Knock, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Come in.
Not Susie.
Ah, what an asshole.
Oh, jeez. I thought mine was bad.
You know, you hear something, you just have to roll with it. You do no research. We do no homework. We're without Vossi. Like, I'm really struggling without Vossi. He holds the show up. So, it's tough work without our key man. Bren, do you want to sign off the show for us, please?
Oh, I'd just like to say early congratulations to Queensland this week for taking out game 1.
Yeah. And
All the
Parramatta.
best to the punters out there, and
Yeah.
watch the Eels roll home.
Was that the ID meals? Or
Yeah.
Mighty Eels.
Yeah.
Probably was.
Upsize too.
He's keeping tabs on his Uber Eats delivery, so
Yes,
he
sir.
fucked it up.
I didn't have the time today.
That's it. Okay.
Did you see last week's segment, the old Hitch or Ditch got a rerun this week? Silently? We ditched Vossi.
Been calling for it for ages.
And I got a hitch. Beautiful. Thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah, wow. We'll see you in 3 weeks.
No worries.
All right. Enjoy your Zinger burgers tonight. Take the 2.